Welcome to This Week in Nerf, your source for first-party, third-party, and community Nerf news. I'm Adriana, and we have lots of stories, so let's not dawdle with intros and whatnot. Here we go! Finally, an official announcement of several blasters that we already knew about. Popular Mechanics was graciously granted #first with official images and descriptions. The Titan is the only one that we haven't seen photos of yet, and is definitely the biggest news here. This huge minigun has a spinning barrel and a crazy looking 50 dart drum. I'm pretty sure the drum is going to be the largest selling point on this one, and I'm really curious to see how many people actually use it and how many people think it's too big to bother carrying. We'll see this on shelves in the fall for $100. Persis is probably what most of the community is looking out for. So far it seems like everybody loved the look. Now we know that it's a mini nemesis. It has a 50-round hopper and fires full auto, 8 rounds a second. The rechargeable battery is built in, which some people have expressed concerns about, but come on, we're modders, we'll be able to get it out. Anyway, we'll see this in red and blue for the same price as a nemesis, $100. Hopefully that'll drop quickly or go on sale. The Megalodon is the one I'm personally most excited for. It is a 20 dart rotating drum, and slam fire was confirmed. TheNerdy.com says it comes with 60 darts, which I think might be too good to be true because there's only 20 on the box art, and we all know Hasbro can be stingy with their darts. At $40, I think this one will be worth picking up, especially if it comes with the extra mega darts. The last announcement is the Revolt Inator. We only saw the tiny handle before, but now we get to see it in all its glory. It's a flywheeler with lights and sounds. It appears to be a rapid strike reshell, and the article said rapid fire, but I'm not sure if that explicitly means full auto or not. Personally, I've never been a fan of the zombie strike aesthetic, and this looks really busy. But to each their own, and I'm sure many people will be picking this one up for $50. I'm being told we have something important from Beret, who sometimes wears a beret. Beret, are you there?
New Proton Ammo from Out of Darts and Foam Blast. And it's in blue. Oh. And white and orange. But most importantly, it's in blue.
Thanks, Brett, for the reminder. We were going to mention these at the end of the episode, but I guess we'll talk about them now. Out of Darts and Foam Blast have worked together to create our own version of High Impact Rounds, or HIR. A lot of people have struggled with the knockoff rival rounds being too hard, too soft, too sticky, too dense, and generally too much variance in all of those areas. Proton Rounds sought to fix as many of those issues as possible and yield the best performance possible with flywheel blasters at an affordable price. We think that we nailed that, and we can't wait to hear what you think of them. This has been one of the most requested products to date, so we're so glad to be bringing them to the community. As Brett mentioned, they come in 3 colors, Ghost White, X-Strike Orange, and Blue Beret. Wait, are those last 2 nods to people that we know? These are available now at foamblastshop.com and outofdarts.com in 100 packs for $14. Also, isn't that bag art super cool? I did that. Right, enough self-promotion. Let's talk about other people's stuff some more. When the FDL3 was released, it was decided that it would be a closed-source project. This way, every FDL came from Jesse himself and was guaranteed to be a well-printed, functional, and all-around quality product. However, this week, Project FDL has realized there was something missing that was near and dear to his heart, since he was and always will be a maker. FDL is a project for makers, and Jesse has made the decision to move the platform back to being open source, like the FDL1 and the FDL2. STLs are being published to GitHub, and soon we'll be seeing CAD files, schematics, and everything you'll need to make it from scratch. Hardware bundles are available from their store now. The semi-auto kit is $165, and the full auto kit is $259. Those prices might sound high, but high-quality brushless hardware costs good money, and the screen and microcontroller combo is not a cheap part. They're very fair prices for what they include, especially when you consider the development time behind it. This is awesome news for tinkerers everywhere, and I am so excited to see the platform expand. Buzzbee had a booth at the Nuremberg Toy Fair, and from photos I can make out a couple of the new blasters. On the top shelf I see the Revolution. This appears to be a Retaliator-style top prime mag-fed blaster. Looks like it comes in two package options, one with a larger clip and more darts than the other. Second shelf is the Metamorph. The top corner of the box says 4-in-1, so I'm assuming 4 configurations. It looks like it comes mainly from the 2 legs that are folded up on top. They can unfold like for the Pirate in this photo. Maybe they can be a bipod as well. It's a weird one. It looks like an 8-dart revolver, though the picture is a little blurry. I could be wrong on the count, and it comes with a whole bunch of darts. Shelf 3, I think, is the most interesting. This is the Agitator. Look at that drum. It's pretty huge. The blaster itself is a pump-action shotgun, and it looks really simple, but I like simple. I'll be on the lookout for that one. The last shelf has a green bolt-action blaster with a name I can't make out that seems to be missing a handle. I'll never understand what's going on with Buzzbee handles. Also on the shelf is the Gladiator. It looks like a rifle with a vertical pump-action grip. And I really hope that stock is extendable. Amazon screwed up and posted some new blasters on Amazon.ca earlier than they were supposed to. For more information on that, let's hear from Broke Nerfing.
Thanks, Adriana. Now, you probably haven't heard of it unless you're a hardcore gamer, but there is a very obscure game called Fortnite that is somewhat popular. Hasbro, being the smart, business-savvy marketing geniuses that they are, have decided to cash in on this trend. Much like Mattel did with Boomco's Halo line, Hasbro is going after the gaming demographic with Overwatch and now Fortnite in the way of Microshots. Amazon Canada recently added, and then removed, a listing for 3 different Fortnite-themed Microshots. There is the RS, the TS, both with stocks, and the Loot Llama. Now, we don't yet know if these will be carried in specific stores or if they're going to be an Amazon exclusive, but the listing that was posted by Utter Travesty in the Nerf subreddit shows a price of $12.99 Canadian, which is like $9.75 in fat, lazy American money. Now, this is a good price for the kiddies who can afford to buy a Fortnite-themed blaster with their allowance money, and then they could wait for their birthdays to beg for the large-sized blasters from their parents. Now, they're probably going to beg for the full-size Fortnite blaster regardless, but now you can get the Microshot instead and give that to them on their birthday and say, I'm a dumb parent. I had no idea. That's your money-saving tip for the day from Broke Nerfing. Back to you, Adriana.
Thanks, Jason. I don't even play Fortnite, and I'm definitely going to buy the llama. There was a super cool mod posted on the Nerf Modders Welcome Facebook group. For anyone who wants to switch between full-length and half-length darts in their Strife, this could be the answer. Ezekiel Ho created a slip-on hybrid pusher. This extended pusher is built into the short dart mag adapter and just slips over the stock pusher in the Strife. Anytime you have the adapter in, boom, extended pusher. Take out your adapter to use full lengths, boom, standard pusher. This is a freaking great idea and very well executed. He's going to be listing it on his Etsy, Create with Ezekiel, after he's finished creating instructions for the very minor modifications that need to be made to the magwell. Just a very quick PSA, Worker has realized that metal plunges will break the Caliburn takedown magwells without the reinforced couplers that Slug has released. However, they chose to solve this problem by fusing the upper and lower of the magwell instead of reinforcing the coupler like Slug did, making it one piece that can't break, but also defeats the purpose of a takedown magwell. So just be aware of that if you're ordering the Holy Sword version of the Caliburn. The mod of the week comes from Imonda Nexus on Reddit. Holy cow! I just liked the paint. I like Godzilla, and this was a really neat design. I like that it's more than just changing the colors, but then I looked at it. Like, really looked at it. I knew it was minimized because that's what the title said, and I could tell it looked a little small in the front, but wow. I had to use another hammer shot for reference because the mod was so clean I couldn't even tell what changed. It's so much more than just chopping off the front. The tack rail was partially removed and relocated to the bottom of the blaster. The top of the shell above the cylinder is shortened considerably in a way so clean I didn't realize it had happened. I don't understand how the bulk was removed from the front of the trigger guard, but it just looks so good and so clean, and I can't believe that I almost shrugged this off as just a neat paint job. Excellent work. It's always neat to see videos of people playing in extraordinary venues. The video of the week comes from Monkeytron Collective. It's war footage from the Kiln, which is an abandoned tower block that was turned into an airsoft arena. Unfortunately, due to technology, the first 3 minutes are nearly unwatchable because it's in a dark part of the building, but after that you can see the epic close quarters arena. I would love to play in a venue like this and see how people adapt to their surroundings. There's so many possibilities for scenario play, which is something that we don't see much of in the Nerf wars that we've been to. Great video, Monkeytron. Keep them coming. Thanks for watching. As always, all the relevant links are in the description. Like, subscribe, bell, whatever it is the YouTubers say. See you next Sunday morning.